very sunny evening. This is our fourth attempt. Oop. This is our fourth attempt. Let me try and hold this here to do this video today. Various technical difficulties, we couldn't do it, but we're going to have another go, final go. We want to introduce you to something that has changed our farming. It's really good. Now it is late in the evening, so we're hoping it'll work for you, because obviously the solar needs real full sun, unless you're doing it manually, which we'll show you. But I'll hand you over to Dave and he'll be able to explain. If I turn round, let's turn you round. Okay.
Hi guys, well, this is our future pump, which is a solar powered irrigation system. As you'll see in a minute, we'll just quickly go through the setting up. I won't go through any technical details. You can find that all on the website at futurepump.com.
I will leave the link below this video once it's loaded. Yep, so that will be down below anyway.
So here we go then. This is the pump. As you can see, it's an FS2. This is the larger one. I think they do two sizes. So we'll just quickly go through the setup. Manual and solar, hopefully. Now you've got the inside, that's the output. That's where your solar plugs in. Switches on there, just there. Obviously the motor drives the wheel, and if you come round here, an interesting little feature, but there's also a little USB port, so you can charge your phone at the same time.
So if you're without electricity and you've got this solar pump and you need to charge your phone, you could also do that from the solar as well.
That's right, yeah.
And the kit comes with obviously the main part plus the panels. You get a double panel there, and it's got a great little stand which is so simple.
It's also an interesting feature, sorry to butt in, if you just pop round the back here,
yeah,
each panel has got its own 12 volt auxiliary output, so anything that operates off 12 volts you can put that in there.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So now these pumps need priming. So all we need to do is just put like a cup of water in on the inside so I've just got a bit of water in the saucepan here. Hopefully I can.
Does it matter how much, or is it just like a cup?
No, only a cupful. It's just to prime the pump. So once that's in.
And why do you need to do that?
Because it allows the piston obviously to start drawing on something.
Okay.
It's just called priming the pump.
Okay.
So that might dribble out by the time we get through that.
And so we're just using our IBC, which we've collected rainwater, so it's sustainable. But you could use a pond, you could use a stream.
A river, stream, yeah, any water source and that.
We did ask about the borehole, but they said that it would go down to a maximum of 7 metres. So if you've got a shallow borehole, then absolutely fine, but otherwise it would be 7 metres.
Can I just point out the kit also includes
Oh yeah, I forgot about
the tools
Yeah.
that you'll need to fix it, fix it, do any repairs. You get a comprehensive set of spares.
Yeah.
There's all your O-rings and gaskets and that, the pistons and the inlet and outlet valves, spare piston rubbers, as well as spare belts, which is they're just friction belts on that flywheel that the motor just presses against.
And I think what Helen said from the company, because we found this really good, the advice was excellent, but Helen said the reason they do this kit is because they've only really sold it into third world countries, and they haven't got access like we do to repair kits and bits and bobs. So when they sell the complete kit, it always comes with this handy
loads
little
of bits,
bag
as
of all the
well
bits.
as-
So they've, if anything happens, they've got some way to actually fix the machine.
repair it,
However,
yeah.
it really is pretty much unbreakable, I've got to say.
Yeah.
I mean, we were told, even I couldn't break it.
Yeah, this pump will actually run dry.
Yeah, so I
you've got
can't
no-
blow it up.
That's right, yeah. What I have found is the pipe that comes with it,
Yeah.
because it's so hard and durable, it's a little bit difficult to fit your couplers
Yeah.
and things like that in. So all I do is just, I've got a little camping stove that I just put a pan of water on, get that nice and hot. I stick the end of the tube in until it starts going a little bit soft, and then that makes it a lot easier to push your coupler or your reducer.
So it just makes it more flexible, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's right, yeah. So, without further ado, so now then,
Now the sun is quite low tonight,
Yeah,
so
so
you wouldn't
fingers
get...
crossed.
Normally we use this in the morning and it's been absolutely fantastic at watering our beds. We're really happy with it.
So these ends are just tapered plastic ends, so all you have to do is just push it in and just give it a little twist and that locks in.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the inlet coming from our IBC. And here's the outlet.
And this pipe's going to the beds, which we'll take you over to in a second. And it's got how many sprinklers on it,
There's
Dave?
only 3 at the moment, but it will do 4,
Okay.
up to 4. And it's the same again, just push it in, little twist. and
Is
that's
that it? So if you were going to do it manually, so you don't actually even need sun for this, do you? So if you were in the middle of nowhere, you had no electricity, you had no sun, and you were desperate to water your plants, or well, no, because the charging of the phone has to have the solar. But let's say you needed to water or have a shower. You could do it manually. So do you want to show them?
Just quickly show that. That's a
Okay.
standard sprinkler head, plastic sprinkler head. We did actually get extensions,
Yeah.
so you can take that off there, put that on there to make it higher. So it
We've
gives
not done that yet, but
No.
we need to have a go at that, don't we?
Yeah. So that should give you
Extra
a wider
height.
spread. Each sprinkler head has got a 3 to 4 metre spread.
Yeah.
So the distance between each of the sprinklers that we've set up there, the length of pipe that I've got is 6 metres.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously 3 metres one way, 3 metres
Yeah.
one way.
So, do you want to show how we do it manually? If you haven't got sun, let's say, and you need to water.
Yeah, it comes with a handle. Most people just take the handle out and leave it off unless you're using it, but because we've got it there, we thought that we'd... so hopefully, yeah, it's starting to come through now. Now that is really quite easy. It's not like I'm having to force it round.
It's quite light, isn't it? So if I go over to the actual beds and you can have a look at, see how it's working. And that's just with Dave. Manually, I'm going to get wet now. So you can see them working really, really well. About 3 metre spread. And this is ideal for us with the salad beds. He's trying to wet me, I'm sure he is. Because we need to keep the salad moist. That's him stopping. We need to keep the salad moist so that it doesn't bolt, because our salad bolt's really easy. So I'm coming back over, Dave.
Let's try.
So we're now going to try the solar. I mean, it is late in the evening, so we don't know whether it'll work or not. Now, why in the evening? There's the sun up there, you can see. Why in the evening will it not power as well?
Because the sun's so low, the angle of the rays is too sharp.
Oh, okay. So we've always done it first thing in the
Obviously,
morning,
yeah,
haven't we?
If you think of your panel there and the sunlight hitting the panel, if it's hitting it straight on like that, it's absorbing all the rays. Whereas if the sun's lower, they can tend to
So the ideal time to water all your beds, if you live on a small holding, and you've got an allotment, a market garden, a small farm, a flower farm like us, the ideal time is
When the sun's at its
highest. But first thing in the morning as it's coming up is fantastic. So we have it coming up here, and it's really bright and it works really well. We had this on all last week, and it was absolutely fantastic. We can't recommend it enough. It's brilliant. So Dave's just plugged it in.
So it's 7:30 now in the UK.
So let's just go around. So it plugged in there, and it just takes it round. And it is really late in the evening, but it's still working. Let's go over and have a look to see how powerful. It won't be as powerful as it is in the morning, but you can see, ooh, I'm getting wet. The sprinklers are working great, and that's with, you know, quite late in the evening. So if you needed to cool crops down, it certainly does the job, or water them, whatever you want to do. Ooh, I've got wet. So you can see it's still going round. It's just a genius piece of kit, isn't it? It's just
brilliant, yeah. And the one thing we discovered with it, because it will run dry, you can't damage it running dry. If, say, for instance, your pipe gets kinked or one of your sprinkler heads
you don't get caught on it.
Blocked up, what actually can happen, because these are just tapered fittings,
Yeah.
there's no real mechanical joints on them. If you get too much pressure build up, all that happens is that will just pop out.
Oh, so I can't break
You
it.
can't break it, no.
Which I tend to break most things. So that's really good, and it's a really good feature, a safety feature. So it's happily going round in the sun,
Yeah,
late evening.
Not fast, not mega fast, but it's still.
I don't know whether
as
you can see
the-
from here. But
there's nearly 6 metres between each sprinkler,
see if I
and
can
as you
zoom
can
in.
see, the droplets are actually crossing over. So
There you go, you can see. So I'm actually here, 1 second, just to show you. And it's going on its own.
that's speed,
At that speed, yeah.
yeah.
And
Still
it's,
wood.
oh, it's still watering. And it's fairly quiet. Fantastic. It's been a life changer for us on our farm. Ignore the dead tree there. Somebody gave me them and they were half dead anyway, and I thought, well, we'll give them a go, but they've died a death. So what are you doing now?
Let's see if it'll charge the phone as well.
Oh, let me come round then, let's have a look. So if it's on the solar, so not manual, but if it's on the solar, you're going to put your phone into the USB port.
Well, the lead. I'll
Yeah.
find it. Where is it?
The other way. That's it.
It's there somewhere.
You got it.
Have I?
You got it
Okay.
right way around. So he will get there. Ah,
There you go.
there you go. So the lead's in. Hold on, let's see if we can catch this. See if it works.
Is that charging? This lead's not brilliant in my phone.
It works on mine, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've got that in right, haven't I? Yeah, that's in.
Yeah, it might be the lead. It does work 'cause we did it this morning on mine.
Typical iPhones when you want them to. I think I've got problems with my charging port though, to be fair.
Have you got a different charger you could try?
Because the sun's so low, the motor might be taking all the power.
As you can see, it's still going round.
Come on, I would have thought you did. It's charging now, yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that looks then, so it's now charging. So what did you just do then?
I've just stopped the actual thing itself.
Okay, well that works then. So basically, what you
It's not strong enough at this time
to do both, but this morning it did do both, didn't it?
It did.
So if you've got full sun, as I say, it's very late in the evening. The sun's very hazy, as you can see. We weren't sure whether it would actually work at all in this sort of sunlight, but it does. And as you can see, oh, let's see if we can zoom in, sprinklers are still going. Yes, so once you've got full sunlight, if you plug your phone in, it does actually charge. We've not had any problems with it. This is the first time. Could be that lead though, so.
It is, I think it is more than anything.
Because you've had problems with your phone, haven't you? And I can't plug mine in because I'm on here. So can't do it. But yes, so this is the Future Pump. It's brilliant. There's 2 sizes. Highly recommended. In fact, we can't recommend it enough. We're not getting paid for this. We just used it all last week and thought how amazing it was. And this company is based in Suffolk. We're in Suffolk, but they ship internationally. They want to try and encourage more and more people to use the solar pump, which we totally think is amazing. And so we felt we needed to do a video on it because it was so clever and so simple to use. I mean, I think you can agree, it's really simple to use, and they've got some really good features on it. What's your overall thought on this, Dave?
It's just fantastic. Really is fantastic. It saves us a lot of hassle, because before we was using an old electric spark pump to get water to the far ends of the field here, which obviously means running electric cables everywhere to it and hose pipes and things like that, whereas this, we just set it up anywhere and let it go.
Yeah, because what it meant this morning, and I could actually get on with some work and leave it running.
Yeah, not have to stand there watering.
Yeah, so that was really good. It's saved a lot of time, hasn't it? And any way you can save time on a field is brilliant. So I would say 10 out of 10. I can't, is there any improvements they could make, do you think?
Not really. Nope. They've thought of everything. The only thing I will suggest that I've actually done to make it easy for myself is, let me just quickly show you on here, is I've gone out, the kit doesn't come with these, but I've actually gone out and brought these quick release couplers that just literally push together, twist and lock in place. I've actually divided the pipe up between each of the sprinklers, and fitted a set of these, because trying to carry all the sprinklers about and pull the the hose, because it is so heavy and durable,
and it's got to be that way, obviously.
To be that way, really, yeah, to stand up to the riggers and that and what have you. It just makes it easy, because then that means all I have to do is disconnect the sprinkler head, move it to the next position, put it in, go and get the second one, and so on and so forth, rather than trying to drag it all around in one go. So that's a useful tip that I would definitely give to somebody.
Somebody handy.
It's easy. Bit of hot water.
So
that's it. That's our views on the
futurepump.com. And there's the solar panels that I'm blocking.
I mean, yeah, they're 7:45 now, and it's
still going.
Still strong enough to do it.
Just about going now. It's getting lower and lower now in the sky. But it was really good actually to show this when it was, we are at dusk really.
Could give it a little bit of help.
Yeah, but you don't need to.
I'm barely touching that now, barely moving that. And you've got full sprinklers going.
And it's not even like you could build muscles with it, because it's really light, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let me just show you what Dave's doing. So he's just doing it manual, which you could do in an emergency. And you can see the sprinklers going as he's turning. But again, we're just showing you it's manual or it's from solar. You really want to do it in the morning when you've got nice, strong sun. So overall,
20 out of 10.
Can we get another one?
I think we will, yeah, because we'll have one for this set of beds here, and we've got another roller pipe that we've ordered, so I'm going to feed that one down to the flower beds at the far end.
And have the
And
two
have
running.
two running, yeah.
It would free up a lot of time, wouldn't it? Time and effort. So yes, so if you've got a large field, a small field, an allotment, a market garden, a small farm, homestead, whatever it might be, this is a must-have. It is fantastic. And if all the electricity goes off, or there's a power cut, or whatever it might be in the crazy world we're living in, at least you can pump water. And actually, we were talking about this today. If everything goes away and you need to pump water for the family out of a stream to filter it, you could actually pump it into bottles from this. So you could pop this into the stream and pump the water out if there's no electricity available. So it's genius, really, and it's a really handy piece of kit to have. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to say goodbye now because we're just going to feed these naughty puddy cats who are playing.
Put the pump away.
Put the pump away. And I don't know what he's doing down there.
I'm just slapping the cable down there. There's like clips.
I was talking about the cat.
Oh, the cat, okay. Never mind what I'm doing.
No, he's just putting the pump away. So yeah, so Dave's going to put the... That's the other one. They're identical. Oh, what are you doing? So yes, so solar pump, futurepump.com, a must have for today's. A must have, cats agree. Hope you enjoyed the video and we'll speak to you very soon. I will leave all the links below. Take care, everyone.